Hi guys, I'm Boston.
Hi guys, I'm Marky.
Today we're going to be reacting to Jackson Wang
Hi Alone.
official music video. This is a new soloist to us. We are aware that Jackson Wang comes from the group GOT7, I believe, which is also very new to us. We reacted to one of their songs last week and we were very impressed.
Yes.
We've heard good things about this music video. We know that it centres around the Magic Man, which is sort of Jackson's
ultimate self,
alter ego,
like the best version of himself.
I guess that sort of correlates to him in the industry. But also High Alone, we know, obviously, if you read it out, High Alone, it's basically him saying that he's high alone.
Yeah.
He's by himself.
It could be like he's like so high of life, of like his success, but then he's also alone at the same time. He's got no one to share that with. And I think his songs in general, we don't know much about Jackson Wang, but I think it's always for the Magic Man. I believe his comeback before this was Magic Man Part 1, and it's gonna be Magic Man Part 2, and it's always, I think it centers about how everyone has things they go through, and he brings out this Magic Man to conquer these situations and these things,
whether that's loneliness, vulnerability. But we also done a bit of research how that obviously he's an idol, and that when they're in these companies,
the pressure
of being an idol, and that they also get mistreated and manipulated in the industry. But I think it's coming from his personal experiences, but it sort of relates to anyone. It's not just in the idol industry, it's in everyday life. But I think we're gonna obviously watch the music video and see if we can decipher anything from the video, and obviously from the lyrics themselves. And then we'll have more thoughts at the end.
Yes.
So let's
dive into this.
5 minutes as well.
It's a big one.
No captions, which is a shame. So we'll have to do that in our own time.
Yes.
But let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. So, smoking.
Makes sense.
High.
Oh, it feels so intense already.
I know. Very intense. It's giving cinematic. Oh,
he's giving actor.
It's literally giving loneliness.
It's quite scary.
Yeah. That Magic Man, it said like MM.
Maybe Magic Man.
Oh wow. He's literally just alone,
isolated
with himself, backstage.
So he's like at these concerts, but he still feels he's got no one with him.
And I think another point.
Look, he's hostage.
Oh wow, yeah.
He's like being
He's
forced.
got his hands behind his back anyway, but he's getting forced to the stage essentially. And that's another thing, how these big companies in the music industry itself just see these idols as tools. Like,
obviously,
basically a cog in the machine in that industry. And even some of the fans just see
have a part to. I think they have a part to play in how some of these idols feel when they're treated, because, like, I think his meaning behind his music and stuff is just no one really knows what's going on with anyone else. Exactly. You see him on stage, but you don't see him. If that makes sense,
and what he's going through.
But it's already so intense and just.
Who's that in the mirror?
It's him as well.
Is that him?
He's been crying.
Like fighting his inner demons. Is that his inner demon?
Or is that the Magic Man? Oh,
maybe that's the Magic Man.
Yeah, it must be. It looks beaten up and bruised, like battered.
Oh, the vocals.
Oh.
Yeah, and I think I read something that this water tank literally represents
the music industry.
The industry.
These companies, like he's locked
hard
in.
to escape.
Yeah.
He's trapped.
He's
drowning.
Under the pressure, the fame. Everyone's watching him drown as well.
He's fighting against the clock. Just the vibe of the song, though.
Oh. He escaped.
Everyone's just applauding. It's like a puppet.
They've locked him in. They twisted the lock.
Yeah, you're stuck now. There's no escape.
That's what it is. When you're in, you're in.
Wow.
Oh my god.
This is intense.
Really intense. I really do feel like that. Like everyone watches, but no one's helping.
Yeah. Wow. The darkness is coming out.
Surely these like companies must not.
It's like the Magic Man is his best self, but it's sort of saying like his best self is sometimes not good for him.
They're all just watching.
What he thinks is his best self is sort of like bit him in the bottom. Look at them, they're just tapping on the screen.
Is that blood?
What is going on? Breakthrough. Wow.
I don't know if we've seen him as the Magic Man yet. Maybe he's gonna come in now. Now he's like broke through. Now he's gonna turn into the Magic Man. No, he's still in there.
Oh, they're all dispersing.
They're done now.
Wow. It's like they're saying, oh yeah, there's no use to him no more.
Yeah.
Wow. The deepest wounds are not from your enemies. They're from yourself. Is that what he's trying to say?
No, they're from the people closest to you. Because your enemies, you're not going to be.
Yeah.
If you have an enemy of someone, you're not going to be communicating with them.
Yeah.
But never
It's
really.
Yeah.
So
of course.
The wounds.
It's who you're working with.
His companies, his producers, maybe his bandmates, like anything.
It's crazy that.
It's so sad.
Magic Man 2?
Yes.
Oh, I like that logo. Okay, Team Wang. I will say, there wasn't much focus on the song itself. It was more about the visuals.
He wanted people to see this performance. It felt like I was watching 13 Reasons Why. Like, so serious and so meaningful. Like, I hope it gets seen by a lot of people, and I hope it spreads awareness just into the industry and into the things you support.
Like because saying, not for the song, for like the meaning of it.
Yeah. Because honestly, I can't even recall the words of the song. It was quite quiet as well.
It was like in the background.
That wasn't the focus at all. The focus wasn't the music. It was the video.
The message you wanted to get across with the video.
It really shows like you could be the most popular person in the world, but you could still be alone. You could still feel like you have no one. You've worked so hard to accomplish these things,
and And to, like, obviously everyone dispersing at the end when he was basically dead in that tank. They just dispersed, got on with the day.
The show was over.
Because it literally is. It was just a show. Just a show to them, but obviously you can see the effects that it has
it's actually
on the
like
person.
That's really like touched me a little bit.
Yeah, like
that video.
It is. It's really touching.
And I don't really know him or the rest of his music. Obviously, we've reacted to Got7 for New Music Monday last week, and we really enjoyed it. They felt quite new to us. I didn't know they was doing solo things on the side as well. I'm pretty sure that's from his company, because I don't think any other company would let him get away with making such in-depth, meaningful insights to the industry. But I do think like it's an amazing video, especially for fans to see, fans of just K-pop in general. K-pop's growing at a rapid pace, and not many people understand how these idols come to be and how much work and how much they go through as people. And the K-pop fandom is quite a toxic fandom as well. You can't step out of line. You always have to be on point, because the fans are so brutal. I think that's probably why management and the companies are so extra knuckled down and hard as well. Like, we've done guides on TXT before, and it shows you how when they came about, they all had a part to play in the group. One had to be the nice one had to be this one had to be that one, and then eventually they broke out with that, and they just was able to become themselves, which I think now 2025 2024, these new generation of K-pop, they are changing that industry ever so slightly. Even when you look at like Blackpink and all these big groups that are now going global, they're seeing how the Western side of things are done, and it's like such a big difference. But yeah, I really admire his artistry, and
it is the artistry. But another thing to touch on is about how deception and betrayal does exist in the workplace, but obviously it exists everywhere in different situations in life.
Should be the best time of their life, really.
And they're not sort of sold a dream, but their company is there to protect them, to guide them. But sometimes it's these companies or the industry that forces them into situations that
makes them uncomfortable.
It sort of like strips away at their inner self.
I think that's what, like, this Magic Man, the alter ego that he wants to be, and I think that's what sometimes it could be meaning that's what he's forced to be, but behind it he's this person. He feels like he's got nothing. He's got no one. He's walking to the stage by himself. Like, he's isolated. And for someone with as much reach and as many fans and he's an idol, to be feeling like that, it just shows you like everyone's human at the end of the day. That's how I see it. And I don't think people realize that celebrities are human too.
And it isn't just a show, or they're not just tools for this perfect concept and for this, 'cause
I feel like
idea
with this not even this concept, because I don't feel like it's a concept. It feels real to me just watching it.
Exactly. Where this one is real.
I feel like just being an idol and performing and getting into all of these different concepts, like it takes you away from who you are and what you want to do, yourself, your person. Like, I feel like he's lost who he is. It was just really interesting to me. I would really love to take a deeper look into Jackson Wang.
And his previous songs, his whole discography, really. And but I am very impressed just by the visuals and the cinematics of the actual video. Even though like we said, the song wasn't like the main focus of the video. It just played in the background, and obviously we were focused on what was happening and the message he was trying to get across, and it come across in so many ways. And I bet it's different for different people viewing it. Whether you're a hardcore super fan of Jackson Wang, or you're just a casual listener, or if you've never even heard of him before, you can take different aspects like from the video.
The Magic Man as well, character that he wants to portray on stage. It's like it's all just for show. You don't actually see him
or anything that goes on in the background.
Yeah, like the video made me feel isolated. That's how lonely it made me feel.
But I will say as well, like the acting as well.
The acting,
it was very raw.
Even though he wasn't having a proper listen to the vocals, but they were just adding into that depth and into that feeling of just being alone and sad.
Like his melodies, they were just so like soft and like airy, and it just felt a bit like echoey.
Yeah. I think
like
it was
he's lost in the music, lost in the industry.
He's
like
just like lost himself. That's how I can describe it. But to me, like, it was so well done. It was such a beautiful, beautiful piece of art. That's how I see that as art.
Yes. So very well done to Jackson himself and his team. Great job. If there's any other Jackson Wang songs or content
please
you'd like to hear from us, please let us know.
But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Catch you in the next one.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.